Aegon Targaryen did not invade Westeros for power alone. That's what history tells us. That's what we've been led to believe. But what if that was never the real reason? According to House Targaryen's own history, recorded in Fire and Blood, and hinted at in House of the Dragon, Aegon had a vision. A prophecy passed down through the generations, whispered from king to king. He called it the Song of Ice and Fire. And what did this prophecy warn of? A darkness from the north. A cold death that would one day consume all of Westeros. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? But here's the real question. Did Aegon the Conqueror know that this prophecy was about the White Walkers? And if he did, was his conquest of Westeros actually an attempt to save the realm? The Long Night, the ancient war between humans and the White Walkers, happened thousands of years before Aegon's time. But here's the strange part. Despite being one of the greatest wars in Westeros history, the Targaryens never mentioned it. Not once. For a house obsessed with dreams and prophecy, how is it possible they ignored a war that almost ended the world? Unless they knew about it all along. And maybe, just maybe, Aegon knew it would happen again. At the time of Aegon's invasion, the Targaryens were already powerful. They ruled Dragonstone. And just across the sea, Essos was far richer and more powerful than Westeros. If Aegon truly wanted power, why didn't he conquer Essos? Why Westeros? Think about it. Fire Westeros was divided. Fire it had weak, warring kingdoms. Fire it didn't even have the wealth or power of Valyria. Yet Aegon risked everything to unite it under one banner. And what was the first thing he did after winning? He ordered the construction of the Iron Throne, a throne made from the swords of his defeated enemies. But what if it wasn't just about dominance? What if Aegon knew that one day, Westeros would need to stand united against something far worse? Something coming from the north. If Aegon truly knew about the White Walkers, he wouldn't have just united the Seven Kingdoms. He would have prepared for the real war. And what's the one kingdom Aegon never tried to destroy? Castle House Stark. Unlike the other kings, the Starks were allowed to rule the north with their full power intact. Why? Because the Starks were the guardians of the wall, the only defense against the White Walkers. Was it a coincidence? Or did Aegon know that one day, the Starks would have to fight again? And then there's the wall itself. The Targaryens were obsessed with fire, with dragons, with burning their enemies to ash. So why, in all their centuries of rule, did no Targaryen ever try to expand or strengthen the wall? Because maybe, just maybe, they knew it wasn't built to keep humans out. It was built to hold something in. This brings us to the final and most mysterious piece of evidence. In House of the Dragon, King Viserys I reveals something chilling. The prophecy of the White Walkers was not lost. It was secretly passed down through the Targaryen kings. From Aegon the Conqueror, all the way to Rhaegar Targaryen. And here's where it gets interesting. Fire Rhaegar was obsessed with prophecy. Fire he believed a prince that was promised would save the world. Fire he abandoned everything, even his throne, because of it. Where did he get this belief? From the same prophecy Aegon saw. Aegon Targaryen knew about the White Walkers. But here's the terrifying truth. Despite all his conquests, despite his dream of uniting Westeros, despite everything he built, the White Walkers still came. And when they did, Fire the dragons were gone. Fire the Targaryens were gone. Fire Westeros was divided again. Aegon was right. But in the end, his warning was forgotten. And the realm almost paid the price. Fire, what do you think? Was Aegon the Conqueror's true mission to save Westeros from the White Walkers? Or was it just another myth lost to time? Tell me your thoughts. Was this prophecy real? Or was Aegon just another conqueror with dreams too big for the world?